Hello everybody, Gmod here, and welcome back to some more Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. In the last episode, we made it here to the Mushroom Kingdom, which turns out to be actually just a small town of like 8 buildings. But hey, you know, it's a kingdom, it counts. And we got here last time to check out if the Chancellor could help us in getting back into Bowser's castle so we can rescue the princess. However, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like he's able to help us out very much. So in our dismay, we left out to find a way to get into Bowser's castle, and while we were leaving, we ran into an odd little fellow who's a frog who doesn't look like a frog, but he needs our help as well. His name is Mallow, and he's now joined us in the party, and he's coming with us as our first ever party member, you know, besides Mario himself. And yeah, today we're going to be going after the thief, because apparently he got his coin stolen, and he really needs that coin back. So we're going to help him like the good heroes we are, and go get that coin back, shall we? That being said, though, before we go any further into the episode, I just want to mention something quickly in case I sound a little weird. I don't know what exactly happened. I don't think I'm sick or anything, but my nose got, like, really stuffy. My throat sounds a little off as well when I woke up today. And I was perfectly fine before I went to bed, so I think I actually slept in so well, or so long, or so hard, I guess you could say, that I kind of managed to make myself sick, but not really. It's really hard to explain. I'm sure some of you people hearing this, I'm sure you guys have experienced something similar in your life at least once before. It's just a very, very weird feeling. That being said, rambling aside, let's get going. Mario, I sent a report, sir. I saw him. He's here somewhere. He just zoomed past me a second ago. Did you see him? Did he look something like this? So yeah, not only can Mario do masterful performances that defy gravity, he can also shapeshift. Mario's a man of many talents. Why, yes, exactly. He's the one who took my coin. Why didn't you stop him? Because I forgot my bazooka at home. Sheesh, give me a break here. Freaking Toads not remembering their bazookas. Come back here! You bugs will never catch me. I still can outrun you, morons. Later. And it would appear we have found our thief. That's him! Hurry, Mario, let's get him! Well, that being said, we should probably get going forward. However, before I do this, I'm going to do this right now before I forget. I keep forgetting to equip my hammer since I restarted to get that frog coin, so we're definitely going to equip my hammer now. And before we head out, I think we're actually going to go ahead and visit the shop. And you want to do this as well if you're playing along. Let's check it out. Hey, Mallow, what kept you waiting? What kept you? I was starting to worry. I like mixed up two sentences and put them together to make something completely wrong. Wait until you hear this. You see? Wait, I've already heard. Old Frog just told me. He seems to know everything. Hold on. Listen, the truth of the matter is, well, the coin was stolen. What? Well, if that's the case, I guess we can't trade. What a shame, huh? Oh, well, there's no need to worry. Mario here will help us out. That's so. Well, Mario's on your team. We'll have that coin back in a jiffy. I must be quite the celebrity around here. Not so fast. Take this with you. You'll probably need it. By heading over here once you get Mallow into your team, and pretty much only at this time, in between the time you catch the thief, you can talk to the shopkeeper here and get yourself a free pick-me-up, which, you know, is a nice, well, pick-me-up. Never hurts to have free things, but also, I want to be here because I want to buy some things for my party members here, because, believe it or not, these shirts and pants, they are armor, and we want them as you can see, now that we have Mallow on our team, you can actually see that the pants are actually for Mallow and not Mario, as some armor is only for specific characters, which will make more sense in the future, because different armor has different names and whatnot. It makes more sense when you see the actual characters. But I can understand if you get confused that pants and shirts are for different characters when it comes to Mario. Because as you can see, we only have one armor slot, which is going to be going to my shirt here, which will give me a bit of defense and a bit of magic defense. And Mallow over here, you can get some pants as well, and there you go. Although I don't like to imagine what Mallow looks like without his pants on. That being said, let's get going. Alright, preparations all made. Let's get on going. On to the next area of the game. Here we go. Bandit's Way. Let's make our way on over there. I'm sorry. I'll stop making puns of every area name when they start to be such easy puns to make. Let's go to Bandit's Way. And I just gotta say this quickly before we do anything here. This is like the happiest song ever for a place called Bandit's Way. There he is. He's probably stashed in that bag. Let's nab him. Are you trying to tail me? Going home to your mummy before you get hurt, kid. And off he goes. He seems pretty fast. But have no fear, for I am also fast. Let's get going. Anyway, let's fight some enemies here. Why not? Because we gotta show off our new party member here, Mallow. And we have no new enemies here. Okay, this is actually probably a pretty good time to show off Mallow here. So Mario, we have our hammer equipped now, so that's good. We actually do some good damage with our hammer as well, so good thing we have that equipped. And ooh, we actually got one of the, I'm surprised it took this long for us to see this. This here is a item that you can get when you're doing battle, and you'll see a few of these. There's a few different types of these as you're battling, and the one we just got now is called an HP Max, which will fully heal you upon defeating an enemy, and you get that item for it. So very, very handy item. There's a bunch of things that can happen we'll probably be seeing throughout the project, and I'll be mentioning what they do as we go along. That being said though, it's Mallow time. Dang it, here we go. Mallow here is unlike Mario, where he's a little bit more frail than Mario. As you can see, 20 HP to 28 is a pretty big difference. However, what Mallow brings to the table off the bat is offensive magic, as he is the spell Thunderbolt, which costs 2 flower points. And Thunderbolt is a very, very helpful spell, as it hits the entire enemy side for some good damage. Mallow, if you'd be so kind. There's no special timing to it. You just let it rip, and there you go. So yeah, I would have wiped out the entire enemy field in one turn if we didn't have Mario attack at that Goomba first. So yeah, Thunderbolt, pretty handy stuff. Mallow's not as durable as Mario, but he's very, very handy with all the other things he brings to the table. And let's see, I think I'll just ignore you and keep going forward. And there he is. You could just to save your life, kid, so I guess this is goodbye. And he took the coin. There you, Croco. I'll get you back for that later. So chasing Croco over here, my recommendation before you get through here and actually find Croco himself, I highly recommend you train yourself up to level 3 with Mario, as it'll make what's coming up much, much simpler. That being said, though, let's not fall off the platform. Basic platforming, come on. Alright, and actually, before we keep on going forward with this platform here, I should probably fight these enemies as they're actually new enemies. These here, new enemies, these are canines, even though they're mouse and not dog. Or maybe they are dogs, they just look really weird. In fact, they're wearing shoes and everything. I don't know why I'm critiquing Mario character design. We already know they're all pretty weird. So as you can see, they have a normal bite attack, and they also have a fangs attack, which is essentially the same attack, but just stronger. And I failed to block it, so that's not good. That being said, though, now it's time to talk about Mallow's normal attack. His weird, stretchy arm punch. Yeah, I don't really get what Mallow is either. He's supposed to be a frog, but he looks nothing like a frog, and he can stretch his arms out and summon thunderbolts. It's like, what are you, Mallow, really? We go for Howl. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, so upon getting hit with Howl, we actually get inflicted with Fear here, and Fear will make us do less damage overall. As you can see, I only did 8 damage with that, so yeah. Lowered my attack quite a bit. Thankfully, though, with a hammer, and we're all set to go. That's one of many status inflictions, and we're going to be seeing a ton of them throughout the entirety of the game, but that's just one of them. And probably the least harmful overall. Alright, that being said, though, I want this coin. That perception's tricking me out, though. So these platforms here, you're going to be seeing these throughout the game a little bit. And how they work is that every time you jump onto them, they'll do an action if you jump into one of them. So as you can see, this one brings it all the way over here. And like so. Very simple. And I kind of want to fight you, but I'll just keep going forward. It's fine. Yeah, let's just keep going forward. And there he is again. Oh, you're a persistent bugger, but I'm 100 miles ahead of you. And off he goes once again. All right. He's not giving up the chase, but neither will we. And I'm trying to find, in case you're wondering why I'm getting into so many fights here, first of all, I want the XP, and second of all, I'm trying to find this other new enemy that you can find on this map so I can talk about him, but he's just not showing up, so... Oh well, I guess. Alright, Goombas are pretty simple. Yeah, even Malik want to KO these guys. And hey, they're free HP max, I'll take it. I'm never complaining about freebies. Actually, I guess that's a better name for it, just freebies in general. I call them battle items all this time, but I guess freebies is probably the better name for it, huh? Because they are free, and you get them for attacking people, so it's kind of nice. And there's Croco. Get back here! You won't escape the law, dang it! I'm putting you to the slide, but hey, there's the new enemy I was looking for. This enemy here, this is the other new enemy you can find on this route. This is Frogog, which is a pretty fun name to say. These guys, they have tons of HP, and they hit relatively hard. Like, they're not super strong or anything, but for the enemies we're fighting at this point, they are kind of strong. The main thing about them, though, is they have a ton of HP, so outside of that, they're pretty standard enemies. However, they cannot take a Thunderbolt plus a hammer, so there you go. Get some XP and coins for our trouble, and let's keep chasing him. Alright, where did he go? There he is. Alright, get back here, you friggin' thief! I want that singular coin, dang it! It's so important, I'm gonna hunt you down for this entire way. And I want experience, so 1 second here. I'm not gonna quite cut out any of these encounters quite yet, but probably soon I might start doing some cutting here and there. But we're still really, really early on, so if I'm cutting it this early, then oh boy. So yeah, as you can see, Thunderbolts here, very, very handy. Alright, let's keep on going forward. He is sure slow using that thing. Give it up already. That treasure box is tempting, but now is not the time. And you know what? Since you're not going to grab it, I think I may as well. This platform here, just as Croc demonstrated, it will spin around as you stand on it. All these platforms can have different like variations of it, so pay attention to what they're doing. And I hope you're good at platform, because you have to be doing a lot of platforming against these. And if I remember correctly, yeah, when you hit this box, you want to run into every enemy you see, because this is a star, and you actually get experience, and it will instant KO enemies if you run into them on the overmap here. So whenever you get a star, you want to just knock out everything you can. And just like that, we hit level 3 for our troubles. Not bad. Again, level 3, we learned the move Fire Orb, and this is the reason why I said you want to get level 3, because this move is going to be extremely helpful coming up. That being said, though, I think I'm going to raise my PAL this time, because believe it or not, on my replay of, like, getting the Frog Coin, I actually leveled up again, coming all the way back to the Mushroom Kingdom, and I actually upgraded HP instead of PAL by accident, because I was hitting A too fast, but it still works. And hey, Mal hits level 3 as well, awesome. Stats boost. And Mallard's HP Rain, which is another really helpful spell we'll talk about in just a second here. And for Mallow, I think I'll raise HP for our first level, because Mallow's a little bit squishy at the current moment. So yeah, stars, pretty rare, very handy, get you tons of experience like out of the blue. And I don't know why I can't hit this. This is very mysterious. Maybe there's something around here we can use. Let's see. So I'm going to bring this all the way around. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. I haven't watched. Actually, recently I've been watching some old SpongeBob episodes, and holy crap, that show is amazing. There's a reason it survived so long, like, and it became so popular, because SpongeBob, in my opinion, like classic SpongeBob, and just even some of the new episodes of SpongeBob. I'm not just saying that. I'm not just only classic SpongeBob, but a lot of episodes they're like fantastic. They're classics for a reason. The only show I think that really stands up to the test of the time, like SpongeBob does, is like Phineas and Ferb. But anyways, back on topic. Dead end, and they won't give up. I'll just have to hide. And, you thought he was fast before, but good lord, now he's zooming. He's gone into hiding. Let's see if we can sneak up behind and catch him. Sounds like a good plan. Let's get to it. Get a free mushroom for our trouble, which heals all your stats, even though we just leveled up, so that's kind of useless, so I probably should have saved it, but oh well. Now, Croco over here is going to try to hide away from you, and the only way to get to him is to go from behind him and sneak up like that, so gotta do a little bit of stealthing, and I'm doing a terrible job at this. Until there. Ha! Your eyes are much faster than your feet. At this rate, it'll take you 100 more years to catch me. Alright, let's get working towards those 100 years then, I guess. He's facing that way, and he saw me, so you can only get him from behind, and to be careful how you approach it, because you will see him run away. Ha! Your eyes are much faster than your feet. At this rate, it'll take you 50 more years to catch me. Alright, well, we took away 50 years in one catch, so we're doing pretty good for ourselves. And he saw me, and he almost ran right back into me. That would have been funny. He's going over this way, and where are you going? Right into my arms, apparently. You again? This is getting old. It'll still take you. Enough! You got me fair and square. I'll give you back your coin. Well, did you really believe me? I was lying! And here we have our very first real boss battle. This entire time I've been calling the Hammer Bros a boss battle, but let's be real, they're just slightly tougher enemies. I called Bowser a boss battle, but he was infinite HP. This is our first real boss battle with Croco. Croco here has 320 HP, so as you can tell, he has tons of HP compared to normal enemies. So yeah, real first boss battle here. And Croco here is actually our first boss battle, or just fight in general, with an enemy that has a weakness, as Croco here is actually weak to fire, which is the reason why I said you want to get level 3 before you do this, because the Fire Orb skill is going to be very handy. Fire Orb, let's demonstrate it. How you use Fire Orb is that you gotta mash like crazy with the Y buttons. Let's go. Alright, mash, get some good damage in there. Takes a whopping 60, and youch! Apparently he felt that pretty good. And even though Mal is a new party member here, and you may think, oh, it's a new party member. Of course they make that new party member good for a fight, right? Like a new boss battle. Believe it or not, Mallow here is pretty much useless. He only does very minimal damage. And as you can see as well, Croco's does like a tail fire. That's because I hit him with a fire type move, as his weakness is fire, which makes it so that every time you attack him with a fire move, he has a chance of being stunned for a turn, which will help you out a great deal in taking him down. That being said, though, I'm gonna go for another Fire Orb. Alright, let's go. Alright. Smash that Y button like a mother trucker. There you go. There's another 58. We're doing pretty good so far. We're doing lots of good damage. I think I'll just go for another punch, because again, Mallow, there's not too much Mallow can really do here. He can heal you with HP Rain and like use mushrooms and whatnot, and ha, he did 0 damage. What a boss fight you are, huh? I think this turn I'll save my FP. I'll just go for a Hammer Swing. So Mallow's role in this fight is pretty much just helping Mario take him on, because Mario is pretty much doing all the fighting here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use a Honey Syrup here. Like so. Nope. Wrong button. My bad. Nope, wrong button. Jeez. That's gonna happen a lot this project, I can already tell, because I'm talking while I'm trying to click buttons at the same time, so. And ow, he did 13 to Mallow. Yeesh. He's no joke. Even though I'm making it look like he's a joke, he can actually hurt Mallow quite a bit if you let him attack him, so be careful of that. Right, fire once again, get some damage in. That's 54, we're doing pretty good. And Mallow, I think I want to make sure you just don't die, so I'm gonna use a mushroom on you. There we go. As he goes for me again. That time I blocked though, so we're not gonna take nearly as much damage. Mallow's squishy, but he's not entirely squishy. Even though he looks squishy. He's like a big ball that looks like kind of like cotton. I don't know, Mallow, you're a weird guy, Mallow. I'm not judging, you know, you're a cool guy, but you're a weird guy at the same time. Alright, here we go. Fire orb once again. Here we go. Super Mario. And I'll do for another punch. Whopping 1 damage. And oh, I think he's gonna throw a weird mushroom at himself apparently, which will heal 60 HP. So yeah, he can actually heal as well. So he is kind of annoying. And honestly, I probably should have bought another honey syrup to make this fight go by faster, because the more fireworks you can spam against this guy, the better it goes. Actually, do I have any more? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. Crap. Okay, well now at this point it's just us healing and normal attacks, because I have no way to actually hit him with any more fire orbs, which is unfortunate. But I do have jumps, so let's go ahead and use one of those, shall we? There we go. Yeah, it does look a nice 30 still. Not bad. Out with another follow-up stretchy punch. As he goes for a bomb. This is actually one of his strongest moves. Actually, no, forget one of his. It is his strongest move, which does a nice 19 damage to me, so that kind of hurt. I'll go for a hammer in return, though, as I miss. That's our first attack seeing missing, and of course it was on my side that I missed, not an enemy. I'm going to play it safe, use a mushroom on Mallow over here to make sure he stays alive. And he's gonna throw another bomb, which I definitely did not block. And Mallow is taking a beating. Alright, come on, Mallow, stay alive, dang it. Whenever I say staying alive, I used to have a grade 6 teacher who, like, loved the song, like, Staying Alive. I'm not sure if you guys have heard it. It's a really old song at this point. But he used to love that song. We used to listen to it all the time because of it. Ooh, I got a freebie. Talk about staying alive, getting free mushrooms, I'll take it. So getting a freebie, something that can also happen in battle, kind of like HP Maxes, where sometimes when you use an item, you'll get to use it without actually using it, so you get to keep it in your inventory, which is very, very nice. I wish it happened to my honey syrup, but unfortunately we did not. But I'll take a free mushroom back, you know, not complaining. And I think just like that, I should live in a bomb attack. I should be fine. So anyways, I was also saying, staying alive is like whenever I hear that term, I always like think of that song now because of my teacher. And I don't know if I love it or I hate it, because the song itself is actually kind of catchy, but I don't know. Having a pop in your head every single time you hear Staying Alive is a little annoying. And wow, I got another freebie. Okay, you know, I'll take this for all that miss I got on the hammer. Jeez. Apparently, he really wants to bomb Mallow. He does not like Mallow whatsoever. And I feel like at this point, he's probably almost done for. Like, I'm sure he's at low HP at this point. We hit him with a lot of attacks. And I missed my block. Okay, well, it's a good thing Mallow's here to heal me up. Do a nice 21, and oh, what's this? Give me back my coin, or I'll belt you again. Ouch! I'm gonna pay you back in spades, kid. Go on, take back your grubby old coin. Adios, amigos. And speaking of the devil, that's it. All right, we got it back. And with that, we've won our first real boss battle. 8 XP, 10 coins, and a free flower tab. Not bad at all. Yeah, we did it. We got Grandpa's coin back. I can finish my errand now. Hey, look at this. That crocodile left a wallet. And we've actually heard about someone getting the wallet stolen, so maybe we should return this. Or we can keep it, who knows. I'll be back to the shop at the Mushroom Kingdom. Are you coming? I'm definitely coming, because there's not much to do out here. And upon defeating Crocodile, you actually get the spring to appear, and these springs serve as a checkpoint / shortcut type of thing, where if you want to jump onto them, you can instantly leave an area and go back to a different area. Like so. That being said, I'm not going to save because, you know, we're already recording, so I don't want to cut my recording short. And this is the wrong way. Where am I going? I'm going back the way I came. I'm going to ignore the Spiny, even though I could fight them. That'd be very easy to take down. And we're going to go over here. And that being said, we're all done in Bandit's Way. Yeah, not bad at all, huh? Although, I do recommend, honestly, that I do recommend you take 2 honey syrups into that fight, just so you can spam Fire Orb more to make it go by faster. But overall, not that bad of a fight, as you can probably tell. And I'm back. What the frick happened while I was away? What happened is that a bunch of Shy Guys decided to make their turf over here. And these guys, they're not actually called Shy Guys. They're called Shysters. And Apparently they're invading the town, which is kind of nasty, huh? We're left with like 5 minutes and this is happening, so that's not nice. They have this move called Drain here, which is a pretty standard magic type move. It doesn't really do too much damage. It's just a very basic magic attack. Although the name of Drain would make you think it steals HP or something, but it actually doesn't, so don't worry too much about that. Now, a fun little trivia about the Shy Guys here, and the fact that they're invading this town for whatever reason that we don't know quite yet. Believe it or not, here's a little bit of fun trivia. They have to be like a really big nerd to know about this, and I actually learned about this from Chugga Conroy, who, you know, is also a big nerd, so funny how that works. But basically, these Shy Guys, or I guess Shy Stars in this case, are invading this town, right? And this is like the Mushroom Town, the Toad Town, I guess you could say. Well, believe it or not, if you guys remember Paper Mario 64, in Chapter 4, I believe it is, it might be 3, I'm having a memory, no, it's definitely 4, it's definitely Chapter 4. Well, in Chapter 4, a bunch of Shy Guys actually invade town, and they like start causing a ruckus all around town and whatnot, and that may sound kind of familiar. It seems kind of weird that there's a connection to these two. Like, both these RPGs are Mario, they both have Shy Guys invading the Toad Town and whatnot. It may seem kind of weird, and the reason for that is because Mario, Paper Mario, was actually originally going to be Mario RPG 2. However, due to the development changes and like contracts and whatnot when Square went over to Sony, and then the game changed to Paper Mario, and it's actually kind of like a throwback to this, actually, so it's kind of cool. Thanks, Mario. I'll continue to stand watch, but now everyone seems suspicious. By the way, look what I found. And by helping him, we get 10 coins. Or apparently we won the 10 coins in a glorious battle. Not bad. Before we go forward, though, and help out the rest of the towns from the Shy Guys, never mind. I guess I'll come back later. How are you doing? Excuse me? You want a what? How do you shop at a time like this? Just take what you want and leave some money behind. I could take the entire inventory, or, you know, maybe use that wallet that we picked up from Croco, but I'll be a good, honest civilian. Let's buy some items. Please leave the correct amount of money for the items. Poor guy, he just wants to run a shop in peace. And we got tons of money from battling all these enemies, so I think it's time to buy some stuff. I'm gonna buy a mushroom, I'm gonna buy 3 honey syrups, may as well. I'll buy picnic juice, because why not? And I think the rest were fine. That being said, let's keep on going. We saved 1 toad, and we got a bunch of other toads to save, so let's get to it. Alright, you over there. Fight me! So once you battle these Shysters once or twice, you've pretty much got a good idea of how they're all going to fight. Like, they're pretty simple enemies, nothing too fancy about them. Only thing really fancy is the fact they have a magic attack, but outside of that, they're nothing too fancy. And actually, I think that's a good time to show this off since Mario's only at HP. Let's show off our new skill here, HP Rain. As you can imagine, HP Rain is a healing move, like so. And just like that, Mallow heals up 27 HP, which is not bad at all. So yeah, Mallow here, very helpful support magic character. Mario's more of a physical attacker and whatnot. Mallow's more of a magic attacker and just spell user in general. So, nice contrast from Mario, that's for sure. That being said though, Stretchy Punch! Hammer Top! And Stretchy Punch again! Maybe he'll find it. I think he'll take 1 more hit. So yeah, Mallow's normal attack here, not doing very much damage. He's pretty much only going to be doing the damage if you use your magic attacks. Mallow's arms are not very strong, but they're also very, you know, flimsy, so it kind of makes sense. There you go, another townsmate saved. Oh, it's too darn close. Thanks for the hand, Mario. Hey, that's the wallet the crocodile swiped for me. Can I have it back? You could say no way and be a jerk, but, you know, let's be good, upstanding civilians. Here you go, have your wallet back. Thank you so much. Here, I'll give you this as a reward. Go on now, take it. And by giving it back, you get yourself a free flower tower, which is definitely worth giving the wallet back. You know, besides just feeling like a good person in general. And as you guys know, flower tabs you can see. Actually, we have a lot of these. Maybe I should use some of them. I'll use the flower jar. Why not? There you go. I think I'll save the rest of the to restore my FP though at the same time. So yeah, tons of flower tabs. Very well worth your time to get that reward. Now let's see if there's any more Shy Guys over here. There doesn't look to be. Let's see what's in here though. It's scary outside, so let's play indoors. All right. I don't want to play outside. It's nice to see our young ones having a good time. I don't know if they're having a good time right now, buddy. The town's kind of under attack. But whatever works for you. And you there. I will ignore you because I want to see what the rest is going on over here. And apparently he's causing a ruckus. You know what? I'm feeling angry just for you guys. So I'm going to take this guy on for you. 2 more Shysters. We know the drill at this point. I think after this one, I'm going to cut away the Shysters fights because we've already fought enough of these guys. You guys know how these fights go at this point. Pretty simple enemies. Nothing too much to say about them I haven't said already. I'll go for Thunderbolts here, however. Do some good damage. There you go. And take him out with a hammer. They're not tough enemies, and they're free experience, and plus you get rewards for taking them all out to help the townsfolk, so it's definitely worth your time. There you go. Another taken care of. There you go. How's the shaking of the house going? It's not there anymore? Good. I found the perfect place for a wedding, but now we're all stuck inside. Yeah, she's right. I guess we can pull it off. I guess we can put it off until things cool down around here. Yeah, no kidding. Definitely stay indoors right now. And you know what? Never mind. He just decided to leave. I'm fine with that. And oh no, they're terrified. Eek! There are things in our kitchen. Help! Look, scary things. Get rid of them. Oh, my little brother is okay. Not the little brother. I gotta go help him. Never mind. He looks to having the time of his life over here. Boing, boing, boing. Now this guy can jump. Honestly, I kind of want to leave them be. You know, they're having fun. But at the same time, I'm supposed to be the hero here, so I'm sorry, kid, but your friend's gotta go. And this is a little detail I just want to mention here, because I think it's actually really cool about this game, is that look at the battle background here. All the time we've been fighting outdoors, so you haven't really gotten to see it, but inside here, we actually have a unique battleground for inside this house, and it's only inside this house this battle background plays, so very cool, unique detail here. Like, very cool attention to detail that I really appreciate and love about this game. So yeah, very cool stuff. That being said, though, we fought Shysters already. We already know what's gonna happen. Chain him with a Thunderbolt, hit him with a hammer, and call it a day. Bada bim, bada boom. Not bad. I can still jump the highest. Oh yeah? Look at that. And I mean, you can jump faster than me, so I guess you would in that regard. Okay, 2 more Shysters to take care of. We fought enough Shysters at this point. I think I'm just gonna cut this out. I'll see you guys in just a moment. And huzzah! Just like that, the Shysters have been vanquished from the kitchen. Now you can cook your food in peace. Thanks, Mario. Here's a little token of my appreciation. And for helping them, you get yourself a free flower towel. These guys are awfully generous with their rewards, and I'll definitely appreciate it. That being said, I think I'll actually use one of these flower tabs right now. Ta-da! Then we got 18 flower points. We've come a long way from our simple 10, huh? That being said, though, glad to help you guys out. And I believe with that being said, I think that's all. Okay, never mind. We got one more to help out. Okay. I thought we were done with all the Shysters, and oh, they actually have free this time. They're really upping the ante here. The difficulty is skyrocketing. Gonna go for a drain here. Gonna do pretty much nothing. Gonna block this. 0 damage. We know how this goes. I've knocked out your entire gang at this point, except for a few of them, so come on. Why don't we just play nice and leave town, right? No? Okay. Hey, free HP max, not bad. Okay, go for drain here. It's gonna do a little bit more damage to Mario than Mal, because Mario has a little bit less magic defense than Mal does. And we'll go for a hammer, and I believe now that should be all the Shysters taken care of. Something about playing this old game like Mario RPG here, something about playing this game is that whenever I like name enemies, if I see an iconic Mario enemy, I like force myself not to say the normal Mario name, because a lot of enemies have different names, like Shyster instead of Shy Guy, and ooh! More importantly, level up! Alright, hit level 4. Get some nice stat bonuses over here. And I've gone for POW, I've gone for HP. You know what, let's keep it even, let's go for special this time. There you go, I'll help my fireworks out a little bit. And Mallow also hit you level 4, not bad at all, alright. And for Mallow, I'm gonna go right for special instead of POW. How you doing, lady? How'd I help you out? Hey, Mar, look where you're standing in. Ha! I got you. I just saved you from a Shyster. You're still pranking me? Freaking nervous some people these days. That being said, however, at this point, we've pretty much saved the entire town from their troubles of Shysters, and apparently this place over here seems pretty peaceful, so looks like our job here is done helping out the town. That being said, though, the Shysters are still coming from somewhere, and there's only one place we haven't been yet. So I think we know where they might be coming from. That being said, however, I think it's a pretty good place to call things for this episode. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We took on our first boss today. We took out a lot of Shysters helping out the town folk. And I think that next time on Super Mario RPG, Legend of the 7 Stars, we're going to see where all these Shysters are coming from, and hopefully put the town back into its peaceful state. That being said, I'll see you guys then.